5K run every spring, the Heroes 5K that honors our heroes and emergency responders. So great group there. They do a lot of good work in our community, and we're very proud to have them in the parade tonight.
I want to welcome the folks now with us on Facebook as well as the YouTube page here on WCYN. Tonight, and we always appreciate them. And as we mentioned, if you are flipping on, expecting hearing Phillies basketball, we don't have Phillies tonight, but we'll have the Reds coming up around 8 o'clock tonight with scheduled tip-off against Grant County. But the Harrison County Marching Band.
Yes.
Another
award-winning program that we have here in Harrison County, leading the way tonight. Got some festive candy canes and Christmas sweaters, bringing the sounds of the season for us. We have our Harrison County High School Marching Thoroughbreds.
Get you in the mood for Christmas when they start coming marching by.
They're under the direction. Community for several decades, bringing music and the love of music to several folks.
It seems only appropriate she'd be marching or be behind the band.
It absolutely, and that was very, very thoughtful in our lineup tonight as to where to put our Grand Marshal in. We thought there's no better place than right with the band. Well,
as we continue, as we mentioned, you are watching, if you're with our Facebook page, or WCYN, or on our YouTube page, you're watching this year's 2025 Cynthiana Christmas Parade. If you're listening to us on the radio, we appreciate that. And we got some more folks coming this way.
We do. We have one of our walking groups here. This is, I believe, one of our Girl Scout troops.
Okay. As the Girl Scouts do a great job in the community, and of course we usually have a couple of them in the parade. And that little girl right there is living dangerously.
Got some skates that light up.
I don't think I would take that risk to try to go down streets in Cynthiana with skates.
I don't think so. Well, I tore an MCL doing skating with the kids last year, so I don't think I would take that risk either.
But some of our queens, I know we've got a lot of pageant winners that we're going to see here tonight. And
we do have some royalty coming down the road here. We've got Miss Jenny Callahan as Miss Harrison County, as well as Bailey Bowman as Miss Harrison County, and they are being driven by their chauffeur, Karen Barnes.
Harrison County Judge Executive Jason Marshall following with his family in the back of his pickup truck there.
Yes, and Jason is recently filed for a second term to serve our community.
Mayor Isaac Daly going by us, and of course you had him on yesterday talking a little bit about.
We did. Mayor has been very hard at work helping plan the Christmas parade, but also helping our city of Cynthiana continue to thrive.
Speaking of the city of Cynthiana, one of their pickup trucks, one of the work trucks going by as we speak.
Yeah.
And it looks like we have maybe some more royalty.
We have Cynthiana Rod Run royalty on this float.
And there are several of those ladies.
There are several of those ladies.
We interviewed them after last year during the Rod Run. I know there's a lot with that. Harmon and Randy behind them on their bikes. It wouldn't be a Cynthiana Christmas parade without Harmon.
We have Miss Preteen Harrison County Fair and Preteen Harrison County as well.
Miss Harris, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Miss Dara Palmer is Miss Harrison County. So lots of royalty riding through the parade tonight.
As they continue.
We've got Little Miss Harrison County, Amelia Marsh.
As well as Little Mister.
Stetson Sumter.
Miss Teen Harrison County, Abigail Johnson following in the Jeep after them.
Yep, she's the daughter of Ryan and Christy Johnson, and she's a sophomore at Harrison County High School.
And after that, we got another truck coming with some folks on the back of it.
Trucks and presents. And that is Harrison County Tiny Princess.
Good deal. Got a truck that's all lit up, throwing out candy, and by the time the night's over, there will be lots of candy throughout the streets.
There will be lots of candy.
Got another pageant winner making her way through here.
And that's Miss Tatum Cummins, I believe, right there.
A beautiful car.
Absolutely.
As well as...
This is our Relay for Life royalty. Relay for Life is one of the great organizations in town that picks up the banner of fights for cancer.
Some folks from the Rod Run, we're seeing some great cars as well going through with some of the royalty winners. So you mentioned the Rod Run. I know they every year turn out with a huge demonstration. A lot of cars that we see set up in August make their way here in the annual Christmas parade as well.
And it is very fitting to have the Rod Run with their cars through the decades. There's a Bel Air that's going through, but they're revving up the holiday spirit here. Known as one of the Kentucky's largest car events right here in Cynthiana is the Rod Run, and it brings together lots of classic cars, hot rods, and motorcycles, and even a tractor or two every summer right here in downtown. So this group's a great way to celebrate and take a look at Christmas and cars through the decades.
Well, as we mentioned, we are at the annual Cynthiana Christmas Parade being brought to you by the Lions Club again this year, and as well as some other folks. We'll tell you who they are in just a moment. Some of the cars continuing going through.
Some of our sponsors that have helped bring this to us is Palmer Hampton Realty. We also have El Paracutin, Mexican restaurant, as well as Rick's Auto and Towing.
Some great folks, always great community-minded folks, allowing us to be with you again. As we said, not only on the radio side of things, but if you have Facebook or YouTube, you can check it out on our camera as well.
That's right.
As we see, still seeing a lot of the cars and trucks from the Rod Run and some of their organization making their way through.
They have several cars as part of their entry here. We'll just go ahead and say another thank you to one of our sponsors. We've got Palmer Hampton Realty that's been a part of Cynthiana's story for over 6 decades. Starting in the 1960s, Palmer Hampton Realty has been helping families find homes to create their holiday memories for generations. If a new home's in your Christmas list, stop in and see Doug, Mary Todd, Trish, Ronnie, Kate, Vicki, or Lincoln. So thank you, Palmer Hampton Realty, for helping us bring the magic of Christmas to our community tonight.
As you mentioned, continue with some of the cars and trucks, and I'll admit I'm not a huge car person, so some of these cars I can't tell you what they are. They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
But during the Rod Run, I kind of rely on Doug to say, "Oh, that's a."
Definitely have some unique ones. This car club here is the Central Kentucky Mustangs. They are a car group out of Lexington, but they have some local enthusiasts in their group. They're obviously muscle cars, if you can hear the engines revving, but they were founded in 1970, and they have been continuing to bring the love of Mustangs to the community. So we're glad this is their first time in our parade, I believe. So we are glad to have them.
We are. And
if you're a Mustang enthusiast, you should check out their Facebook page at Central Kentucky Mustang Association.
As we continue on, Mike Fisher is going on, who is running for Kentucky State Representative. He is making his way down the main street right now.
Yes.
And how long did it take them to decorate this van that's coming into the screen?
I have no idea.
As it is all dressed out in lights. Wow. I'd like to see that coming in the middle.
That is. That's interesting.
We've got another.
And then the Rod Shop, the Grinch's Rod Shop. out of Cynthiana, Kentucky. Looks like he's got the Grinch's. He stole the Grinch's tree, it looks like, in the back of that truck.
Gorgeous truck there. Harrison County Road Department with one of their scrapers and their trucks making their way through.
And thank you to our city crews and our county crews for helping with all the preparations that make this possible as well.
They do a fabulous job of helping with everything. I mean, even last week they cleaned off the streets and looked out the window and they were shoveling snow off Main Street. So I really appreciate them. As we continue on, a few other folks making their way down here in just a matter of moments. Looks like some of the EMS
I think
folks.
This is part of our EMS as well. That's part of Harrison Memorial Hospital, and they are proud to be part of the parade tonight. They serve the families of Harrison County and surrounding communities for more than 120 years. Harrison Memorial Hospital has been committed to high-quality compassion. Memorial EMS group in our parade tonight.
One of the ambulance, and as we said there, do a great job. They're folks that you may not want to see. You hate to see them come after you, but they do a great job once they're there.
They do, and they even have their care van tonight.
Now, this is a fabulous program that is allowing people that don't have ways to get to hospital appointments, that they will take you and
trucks and fire trucks coming down the street now.
they always do a great job as well.
It's always a fun part of the parade to see the lights of the fire trucks and to hear the sirens. This group really understands what the Christmas spirit is all about, the spirit of giving. So if you want to help them this year, head on out to Maiden City Brewing right after the parade. They will be out there collecting toys. They help the Community Christmas Project, which provides toys to families in Harrison County every year. So head on out there to Maiden City Toy Drive and take a new unwrapped toy out there and help them spread the spirit of Christmas to families that need it.
Well, we just had Chief Carson leading the way in the first fire truck, but he has got, 3 fire engines. I'm sure from a couple of different locations. And got a few more folks on making their way here as we continue here today.
This is actually still part of the Harrison County Search and Rescue.
Looks like they've got a tree on one of the boats. Just more great folks that do a lot of stuff that you don't see unless you're desperate or in need. And we always really appreciate all that they do.
Yeah, they usually see them on one of the worst days of your life, but we're awfully glad to have them here and providing the care that they do.
Now some more from the Harrison County Search and Rescue trucks are going through, as well as one of their Hummers, and as they continue going on, and more trucks of theirs coming through, and we may have our first float or two just right down the street here. But as we mentioned, we are bringing you this year's Cynthiana Christmas Parade. We appreciate you spending a little bit of your time with us tonight as we officially welcome in Christmas. They lit the Christmas tree behind us last night. If you've not made your way into town, especially after dark, drive by the old courthouse on Main Street and check that out, as well as the over 90 trees honoring folks around the courthouse. They'll be lit up each night. And so check those out as well during this Christmas season.
This right here may be one of the most unique entries in any Christmas parade, much less just the Cynthiana Christmas parade. We have Bryan Northcutt Sanitation with their entry.
One of the porta potties and a bunch of folks passing out candy.
It's very unexpected. Look at those porta potties. They're decked out with Christmas and usually have people popping out, but I don't. Big thanks to Bryan Northcutt Sanitation for keeping things clean in and around Cynthiana and spreading their holiday cheer.
As we've got, is this the first float, I guess?
This is, I believe,
Central Kentucky Antique
Machinery.
They do a couple of big shows every year and been on television and so on. As they've got an old tractor, which makes sense, on the back of a truck. And speaking of that, they're followed by an old tractor with some other folks with a wagon.
This is Tommy Florence with his entry. So Central Kentucky Antique Machinery Show has been going on since the 1970s. So it is one of the oldest continuous running tractor shows. So that happens every year in Paris.
Yeah, they have one here in Harrison County as well.
They do have some here in Harrison County.
So they, as we mentioned, showing some of those tractors. They've been nationally recognized on some of RFD tractor programs as well. And as they continue making their way down Main Street and making that turn going up Pike.
Yeah.
Some gold John Deeres.
They promote the agricultural heritage for future generations, and they gather the second Tuesday of each month at 7 p.m. at Bourbon County's Legion Park. If you're a tractor enthusiast, stop by and see them. Check them out.
Surprised you didn't recognize a few of those. You're a tractor.
I probably did. I know that Tommy Florence was in there.
Brooks Ice Cream Van passing some candy out.
It's owned and operated by Anna Mae Brooks, and I believe George Dietz is driving for them.
Bluegrass Energy with a truck or two. And from what I was told, Bluegrass Energy, I think, had a float that they spent the last 2 weeks putting together.
They have a large float back here. And they are friends and neighbors. They're not just employees, they are friends and neighbors that live and work in our community. So we are happy to have them as part of our floats tonight.
And speaking of their float, it's making its way here. And
Bluegrass Energy's been keeping the lights on, shining bright across the Central Kentucky area since 1939. Well, they are definitely lighting up the parade
with a lot of other folks and a lineman working on the pole, and the electric going to our little house.
Looks like they just had a problem.
Oh no.
Oh no, the lights have gone out, but guess what? Bluegrass Energy is there to keep the lights on. They've got it back up and going to keep the Christmas spirit alive.
As they continue to have several other trucks after their float going through. More folks that you don't want to see them because you know stuff's going on.
I know.
But we're always glad you do when you do.
Yeah. It's a great partner to have in your community, for sure. Yeah. We're honored to have Bluegrass Energy as part of our parade and part of our community.
I would agree.
And they are wishing everyone a bright and merry Christmas.
Harrison County Archery Team, another program that wins and brings home a lot of trophies, and is that they are on the back of a truck or on the back of a wagon with some lights decorated, and they're making their way through.
They are a two-time KHSAA Boys State Champion, five-time
KHSAA.
Something like that. Girls State Champion and five-time middle school. Oh, got confetti going.
A couple of targets on the back of the trailer there.
Wow.
As we continue, and we've got the Clayton Arnold Foundation.
Arnold Foundation.
You mentioned being brought to you by Rick and Jackie Arnold tonight as well.
Rick's Towing is one of our sponsors, so we're very thankful to have them as part of our sponsors.
Well, they've got
toys through the ages.
Well, they have decorated a trailer, a wagon, with a radio flyer, like an old red wagon, as they're going through, and they do a great job.
Got Barbie and Raggedy Ann and Andy, as well as the Grinch. The Grinch is on there with Mr. Potato Head as well. So
they've also got one of their rollbacks here that has the Clayton Arnold Foundation trailer that they do a lot. So most of us have seen that trailer.
Yeah.
And
they are a local nonprofit with a big heart, founded in memory of Clayton Arnold. This organization helps children and families in crisis right here in Harrison County. Provide essential assistance, and they are one of the great additions to our community. So we have another float, looks like a Grinch tree there, and we do have a new restaurant coming to town. It is Family Table Restaurant.
Coming soon. And we've got, my mind has gone blank.
Sinful.
Yeah. Going through.
Followed by the Sadie Strong Foundation, and they've got some little rainbow by a tractor there.
That is an incredible thought. The way to put that way,
extremely
built.
Cute.
Well, a bunch of dollies right there.
Yeah, Sadie Strong's another one of those nonprofit organizations. Sadie's Reindeers have a handmade barrel train float created by love.
They do a fabulous job.
To keep Sadie's spirit alive.
The Licking Valley Internal Medicine and Pediatrics PSC, they've got a float that has a lot of lights and trees, and Dr. Beeson and folks in their rocking chairs.
Muppets are on the TV there.
Hear Dr. Beeson tomorrow morning around 8:45 here on WCYN.
They are wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Indian Creek Christian